Valerie writes in, "Hi, Tony and Jen. 27 years ago, when my husband and I were newly married and living in a duplex, a family friend offered to let us rent a home she owned in a rural area of the town we still happen to live in. Naturally, we jumped at the offer. Being newlyweds, we didn't own much, so moving didn't take much time. When we told my husband's father of the location, he was concerned because he used to go by that house during his workday and said it always gave him an uneasy feeling. That Halloween night in 1987, we invited over a couple we were friends with. We decided to have a seance and try to make contact with a friend who was recently killed in a car accident. We asked for a sign and immediately heard a loud thump in one of the back rooms. We instantly stopped the seance and checked the room. Nothing was moved. We put the incident behind us. Then 9 days later, an event occurred that changed our beliefs forever. On November 9th, early in the morning, my husband got up to use the bathroom. In the doorway of the bathroom stood a young boy, about 8 years old. Wondering how the young child got in, I heard my husband ask, "What is your name? Who are you?" No answer came. He just kept staring at my husband. So we turned the light on and the boy just disappeared. Well, this shook us up and we immediately contacted our landlord. She explained that her son, who committed suicide on the property, was the original builder of this home. She said the description of the ghost sounded like how her son looked around the age of 8. She also went on to tell us more history connected to the home. She said her other son used to have parties in the house. At one of those events, a young lady died of a drug overdose. In the same room, we heard the thump during our seance. Soon after, we hightailed it out of there. Our landlord, who was Catholic, had 2 local priests rent the home from her. They only stayed 2 weeks. During their daily home mass, they heard scratching noises at the front door. The priests didn't even ask for reimbursement for their unused rental time. We found out a few years after the priest left the property that a young single mother who was renting this wicked house ended up hanging herself from the front yard basketball hoop. Her body was discovered by the mailman. To this day, my husband and I occasionally drive by the house out of curiosity, making sure we have the doors locked and the windows rolled up. My husband and I are now paranormal investigators. This experience has compelled us to find answers. We've captured EVPs. One in particular is amazing. Please let me know if you want us to send you a copy of the spectacular EVP that we captured. I'm up for hearing a spectacular EVP.
Always. Me too.
I need the spectacular ones because I'm not good at deciphering the unspectacular ones.
Yeah.
So if it's spectacular, send it our way. I know this experience we had may sound like something out of a horror film, but I can assure you that every detail is true. Thank you and take care. Forgot to include a few details regarding the story of the little boy in the doorway my husband encountered. The small boy did look like flesh and blood. He was solid looking, and my husband could see him well because he had a sort of illumination coming from behind him. Also, the landlord said that this house was struck by lightning twice. The second strike resulted in a house fire that destroyed the living room and garage. Really enjoy your show. Keep up the great work.
That's a lot to happen in one house.
Mm-hmm.
And not just to one particular family. You know, it seems like it's plaguing whoever comes in the door.
That's scary. I can deal with a haunted house or if there's like some sort of entity. It's another thing if it's like it's cursing every person who walks through the door.
Yeah.
You know, that's just very unsettling, especially. Oh, what happened to the last time? Oh, they died? Oh, the one before that. Well, they died here, too. And the one previous to that. They're dead. Yeah, okay. And it's all, like, really dark, you know. Suicide, hanging from the basketball hoop. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
That's... Could you imagine being the mailman?
No, I mean, self-inflicted, yes, but what drove them to those things?
Right.
You know, that's the really disturbing part. So, no, I can't imagine being the mailman. I imagine mailmen see a lot of that shit.
Think so?
The ones that actually have to go to the houses.